Evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between Compton and New York. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball into straightaway left. Snyder on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding into the box, Cal Ripken, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ripken Jr.
Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So stepping in, Frank Thomas. The first chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gwynn giving chase. He makes the catch. What a... So digging in now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line and right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Sale. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
So 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Reyes takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. And that misses inside 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Now the 2-0. This one skied out toward right. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to leading off the inning, Mike Trout, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Mike Trout.
Trout is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Snyder sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping up now, Brady Keenan.
Batting 7. The second baseman, Brady.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Upton on third. Keenan on at second with 2 down. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Ichiro Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. Trout is going to have room out there. Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Eddie.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Now at the plate, BJ the Kid. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
At the plate, Duke Snyder. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Thomas. They get them both in the second. Into the box now. Cal Ripken. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The Bombers. The shortstop.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. Bench. Waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Settling in now, Frank Thomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Thomas.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Gwynn is there. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And a sinker there. Swung on and Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Now batting, Jose Reyes. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Number 19.
Sale's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and...
And the throw to first is there. Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
The right fielder, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Upton.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Brady Keenan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. This pitch is popped up. Bench is under it. And that ends the... Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Line drive to center field. Suzuki has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Frank Thomas. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count now. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Suzuki going back on it. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Eddie.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in, BJ the Kid.
Baseman, BJ.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Now to the plate, Duke Snider reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout has a read on it, and that's... Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in, Chris Sale. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field.
Suzuki.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
Ready once again, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
On to second for the force out. And stepping in, Johnny Bench, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Now batting.
Digging in, Oral Hershiser. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Digging in once again, Frank Thomas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The first baseman.
Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that misses 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan.
In the dirt here. 0-1, here it comes. Popped him up. The kid over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a ball, 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Matthews. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take. Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Tony.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. At the knees, strike 1.
0-1. This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice, it's 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Gwynn on at first, nobody out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the first base.
1-1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now
ready for another shot now. Eddie Matthews hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now batting second base.
Sale sets. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Comes set. The 0-1.
1-1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. Oh, this won't get by the shortstop. Standing in, Brady Keenan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Ichiro Suzuki.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. Thomas will take this one over to first. And with that. So striding forward now, Johnny Bench. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Johnny Bench.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Got him. Harmon Killebrew will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting, Harmon Killebrew.
0-1 the count. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. On its way is pitch number 75. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Reyes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Suzuki is after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The throw home. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Striding in, Mike Trout trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Suzuki will get there, and he puts it away. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Frank Thomas. Last time through was a base hit. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Gwynn is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Reyes is there to make the catch, and the side is at the plate, Frank Thomas. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The first baseman.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Stepping into the box, Eddie Matthews. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. On the ground to the right side, Keenan gloves it. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, BJ the Kid.
BJ the Kid.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Striding in once again, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because they're...
Threw it right past. Into the box, Justin Upton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Justin Upton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Justin Upton becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Dennis Eckersley answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Ready now, Yadier Molina. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Keenan, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Josh Bell will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The center fielder.
So striding in, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Brett Cecil is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Matt Holliday will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Catching up to me. Yes, who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to fuck with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Chamber, the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers, like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm under. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school, like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the